Hello, everybody on YouTube. Gosh, you ever have like those moments? Like sometimes my face, um, oh my gosh, can you hear that fan over there? I hope you can't hear that fan over there. But sometimes my face like feels like swollen. You know, like when you wake up in the morning and you haven't moved yet, and I try to smile because my smile gets pretty big. But sometimes I feel like I smile, my muscles aren't ready yet, and I'm like, I'm trying. Anyway, I'm sleeping on the floor of the living room tonight. I don't know if you can tell by any of this. Um, the living room is a mess. My whole house is a mess because the apartment above me has, I don't know, there's water damage and there's water leaking through into the kitchen. So I had to clear everything out of the kitchen and everything off the walls. And I don't know if you've noticed in my past videos, I've showed you guys a little bit, but I have lots of stuff all over the walls and little spots, cozy spots and stuff. So I had to basically clear out the whole kitchen because we're pretty sure they're going to have to like tear up the ceiling and then rebuild this part of the ceiling and all that stuff to fix the issue. No one cares about this, but anyway. So my house is crazy, and I'm sleeping on the floor because I don't know, because I'm an old person and it makes my back feel better. But yeah, it really does. I just quit trying to sleep on the bed in my bedroom because the box spring is smaller than the mattress. It's a long story, you know. They were both given to me, and it just hurts my back. I think the bed is too soft. I have like kind of mild scoliosis. It's not noticeable by the untrained eye, but uh, anyway, so my back is very sensitive to like just stuff, and I have to stretch all the time, and sleeping on the. So we've just been camping on the floor for like 3 weeks. So there's the first 2 minute story. um, Anyway, I don't know. I guess this video is just about how my favorite part of the day is going to bed. You know what I'm saying? I I love I love laying in bed. Like you got her ready for bed and you're laying in there and you feel so comfy. Um, when I was beginning to think about that and I was like, this is weird. Like, I don't know if is many other people's or is many other people's favorite part of the day. I think it's grammatically correct. Is many other people's favorite part of the day going being in bed before you go to sleep. You know, I love listening to the sound of the fan and just looking around the room and just I get so comfortable. It's just like I have to move my legs and my feet and stuff because I'm like because I'm a weirdo. But so I get like little sensations of like comfortableness. Um, anyway, I don't know what the point is. Anyway, the point of this is I just remembered was I was thinking about why I love it so much, and I think it just has to do with the fact that I didn't realize it, but growing up, I uh, didn't have the coziest of bed situations. I never really thought about it or complained about it. I feel like I slept well growing up. I don't know. I was out for a long time. Like when I went to bed, I would just be out. And when I was younger, and gosh, do I look weird? Do I look weird? I look like I have no neck. Oh no. Anyway, um, and but until the age of like 12, I mainly shared a twin bed with my sister. And he was 2.5 years younger than me. And I haven't grown much since 12. So it's, it's, I've spread out left and right a little bit, but up and down, no. Um, but yeah, sharing it, and when we got bigger, she would sleep on the opposite ends, so we had heads on opposite ends of the bed, and yeah, and then when we were 12, we got bunk beds. And we were so stoked because the boys had bunk beds for a really long time, and we didn't. We fell. I don't know how long it really was that they had them before we did, but we came across a pair of bunk beds, and just it was awesome. But still, it was like it was really thin. I kind of liked it because I like a harder surface, but it was really thin bunk bed mattresses of the olden days. But I don't know, and I don't remember being that way at that age. I don't remember being this way about bed when I was younger. So I'm not trying to say I was like, "Yay, Dad! I'm getting so excited to get ready for bed." I wasn't trying to say that, but I am as an adult. It's just like my favorite part of the whole day is going to bed. And then when I wake up, it's so hard to get out of bed. But I just like do it leisurely, you know. I just allow myself to lay there and just look around, and then I have to make sure it can be a habit. Like I have to make sure I don't lay in bed so long in the morning that my body starts to hurt, because then that sucks, you know. Because I have done that before. But I used to have, when I was training for nursing, oh my gosh, I had to be at the hospital. Well, in nursing school, we had to be there even earlier. But when I was actually a nurse, let's see, this shift started at 7. And then if you got to include the drive and shit like that. And so, whatever. I had to get up super early in the morning. And then I used to work at various coffee shops where I literally had to get up at like 4:30 in the morning and like ride my bike through the dark streets of town to serve coffee to people who were going to work early. So I had to get up even earlier. So don't worry, I did put in my time of getting up early. And then, I did the American thing of going to public school for 13 years, including kindergarten. I wasn't held back or anything. So, but anyway, that's my story about how my favorite part of the day is going to bed and going to bed with Lady. I love going to sleep with pets. I love sleeping with pets, and I want to cuddle up with them. Lady's not a huge sleep cuddler. I think she would be, but she knows I move in my sleep, and it disturbs her, so we sleep closely. She's right there, but we keep a little bit of space between us. Like we have like little blankets and pillows all around and stuff, so it's still super cozy. When I had Bill, my cat, like he was awesome. He was a huge cuddler, and I would wake up in the morning and he'd be like hugging my neck, and like his little head would be right next to mine, or he would have cuddled himself like right here, and I just miss him so much. But I don't know. Things are going crazy right now in my life, but um, I'm having to make decisions about the bus. I have to move the bus, guys. My dad informed me that I have to move it because they're building where it's being kept at, and so I have to figure out what I'm going to do with that. I do have the option of just selling it, and I do have all of the appliances still. Like, I have an unopened Nature's Head toilet still boxed. I haven't even opened it from the box. I have a little mini wood stove. I have the Dometic fridge. I think it's a Dometic. I don't even remember. So I could still sell all that stuff if I want to, because I'm not actively working on it. But I don't want to. I don't want to at all. It just makes me so happy. It still makes me happy when I step into it, and it's just that if I keep it now, to move it, I'm going to have to pay to store it somewhere, and pay to get it towed because it doesn't run, because it was moved. My dad, here's a story. My dad had to move it on the property when I wasn't there, and the brake sticks, and if you don't pull the brake back up, then the back lights stay on, and then the battery runs out. So, and that's what happened, and that was like over a year ago, because it's just been in the same spot, and so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to tow it, and that we were working on, sort of, not working on the engine, but sort of working on the engine. Um, like a year ago, and we were gonna get this part, but it's hard to find, and then we just never got around to getting it, and I ended up going on tour and blah blah blah, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I don't know which side of the camera to look on. I'm kind of confused. Is this right? Tell me if this is right. Or is that right? Or is this... Anyway, but my point is that water's leaking through the roof of my kitchen, and I have to figure out what to do with my bus, and find out a place to put it. Find out a place to put it. I can't, speaking is hard, and still trying to push out this last song on my EP. But you know what? If this would have happened to me a year ago, all this like consecutive stuff in a week, in the same week, uh, I would have been having migraines like every other day. And I haven't had a migraine all week. And I don't feel like I'm going to have one now. And so that is progress. That's total progress as a human, being able to handle being a human. So, anyway, I just wanted to say good night and talk about sleep as my favorite part of the day. So, I hope the video is okay. Bye, guys.